And thus begins Gargoyle's quest. We have to get through to the Ghoul Realm and save the world from the evil King Breeger, who hasn't been introduced yet, but oh well. Here we are as Firebrand. Firebrand is the little red devil from Ghosts and Goblins. You can't really see the redness here because this is good old monochrome Game Boy, but we are going to be playing as him, formerly an enemy, now a hero, in this spin-off of Ghosts and Goblins. And there are both RPG and platforming elements to this game. We won't see too much of the RPG element today, except for this little contained room right here. But when we go out the door, we'll be making our way out into a platforming area, which is going to make up the action segments of the game. Right now, Firebrand is very weak. He only has 2 hits on him, and he can only fly for a little bit at a time. See, we have very little wing power. And we only have our basic pointy fire breath, but we'll get more powerful later on. We'll start getting more powerful pretty quickly into the game, as you'll see. And we can cling to walls, we can climb that way, and we have very limited abilities right now. It takes us even 2 hits to kill these little flame guys. And you're going to want to pick up one of these anytime you see it. That's a vial. Vials are like money in this game, so you need to collect as many vials as you can possibly find. And there's no way we're getting up there, so that's kind of to keep us from exploring and going upwards. So basically all we can do right now is kill these little scary demon skeleton fish, make our way up walls. Don't run into spikes. Spikes are an instant kill right now. They take 2 pieces of health away from you, and since we only have 2 pieces of health, well then we'll be screwed if we hit one of those things. Okay, and this is a pretty simple first level. Very basic, very easy to get the hang of things here. Clinging to walls, killing enemies, don't touch the fire dudes. I think they kill you 1 hit too. There's some health if you need it. We don't, but I just can't help collecting things like that anyway. Y'all know me, come on now. So, okay. Little bat guy, but he only takes 1 hit, and he can be killed while he's clinging to the wall. So that's nice. And here we got the KKK running after us. No, they're just basic ghost minions. Nothing to worry about here. No white supremacy here. I don't even think there are any white people around here. Alright, now we can take the easier top way. Hooray! Now I just need to make sure I don't get toasted by the fire dude. Okay. Long as you hit somebody, you can only have 1 pointy fireball on the screen at a time. But if you hit enemies, you can do kind of like rapid fire and stuff. And that's just a circle down there, a little bit of a more difficult path. So we're going to use what little jumping power we have. It's even kind of difficult to get over pits that are 2 spaces wide right now. We are extremely weak. I know I keep emphasizing that, but some people find this level very hard, and it kind of is, considering how little health you have. And you have to master already the art of getting down on a wall, clinging to it, and floating over giant pits. So jumping and flying. They're already introducing a lot of basic techniques early, but you need to know how to make the most of your wing power because you've got barely any. And we're already toward the end of this first level, actually. We get some health right before a boss fight, and I just almost walked onto spikes. That would have been real smart. And you can also, yes, you can jump, and you can use your wings by pressing the jump button. I think it's A. Yeah, it should be A. B for fire, A for jumping. And you can actually fly, and then press A again to drop. And as long as you drop, you won't use wing power while you're dropping. So that's very useful sometimes. You'll see that in action. But now, we're already to our first boss fight, and it's a fairly easy one. I'm not too concerned about it. That guy's going to duck in there, and now he's going to come up out a little more slowly. Hopefully he'll come up where I can hit him in the face a lot. But I think this guy's name is like Zakudruzer or something. They show all the bosses' names in the credits at the end of the game, like in the main credits and stuff. Oh crap, here he comes. And one thing, this thing may be weak, but it has excellent range. It'll go across the entire screen. Alright, I'm still hitting him through the wall because his fin. It's giving me credit for his fin. Very nice little hitbox there. I do not... Oh, okay, good. That was his last hit. That might have been a little dangerous, actually. But we've defeated our first boss, little weakling men that we are. And this is going to be the portal that takes us through to the Ghoul Realm. And here's where the RPG part of the game starts. We're going to walk around the map and sometimes get into fights, but sometimes we can check corners for items. There are some hidden items around the map occasionally. And we'll also find items out. Oh, our first random battle. Oh, great. And they give us the clansmen with the shields. That's great. Who you can only hit from behind, so. That wasn't too bad, though. And I have bad timing there. And I have bad timing there. I have good timing there, though. Alright, let's get up on the wall. There's 2 more of these guys. Anytime you're in a random battle, you have to defeat every enemy you see. And then you'll win and you'll get some vials. There's no experience in this game, just money. You'll get more powerful through the use of items that people give you and stuff. But yeah, there will be quite a bit of random battling throughout this game, and there isn't too much variance. We got 1 vial, hooray. We're going to need at least 8 to buy ourselves extra lives. That's what you buy in this game with the money you've got, is extra lives. Now we've got these guys without shields. Such variation this game has in its enemies. No, we'll see more powerful stuff later on, don't worry. And we'll start skipping random battles eventually when we're not running into new stuff anymore. Okay, and we're gonna go... Oh, and sometimes you will run into people on the map that you have to fight in order to move on. You just talk to them, and they'll say things like that. They'll try to bully you around and size you up, and... Yeah, he's an easy one. Yeah, I'm not leaving here. Okay, whatever. Alright. Easy battle. Oh, yes. I will be getting out of here. There can be no doubt of that. And there's also one on the other side, too. I might talk to... Ooh, 2 vials. Excellent. Can I check the space here for secret items? Can't find anything. This is a useful skill, using the check function to find hidden things. Oh. Oh, we got a little bit of a different fight here. I think it's just these 2 guys, though. I think this is just a one-screen battle. Or not. But it was just them 2, so no worries. Alright. And you can have up to 99 vials. Yeah, that's what the other guy said, and he was full of crap. Just like you are. Okay, wonderful. Another easy fight, and yes, I will be leaving this place. I do like that, though. They're like, who are you? Jump down. Not far enough down. I'm just going to get into the thick of it, then. Firebrand looks like he's made of rubber. They didn't do a very good job of conveying his strength, I don't think. But this is a good game. I don't want to bag too much on it. We're about to make it to a town, actually. Anything down here in this space? Nope, can't find anything. There are sometimes places with secret vials. And there's at least one really important item that you have to find that way. Ah, crap. Come on. Oh, hey, but these guys, they're new. They come up out of the thing and they shoot these little balls at you. And they take quite a few hits with this particular weapon. And we do have to wait for the little ammunition to get off the screen before it'll give us credit for beating him. Yep, you do have to wait on crap like that. But hey, there's a guy over there we can fight for money, so I say we go do it. Let's walk around here, hope we don't hit any random battles. Well, of course. Moving right along then. Yes, I'm going to kill you just for the money. You know, you'd think I'd be a little more famous being the hero of the game and all. You'd think people would kind of know who I am at least. I'm not going to have to pull out my license every time I run into one of you thugs, am I? Yeah, I got your money, sucker. And how much money was it? 2 vials, not bad. Now let's make our way back around to town since I've wasted enough of your time with really silly ghosty man battles. Alright, we've made it safely to town. There are no monsters in town except those you can talk to. Nobody's really going to fight you in towns generally. The essence of the soul stream. Yes, we will be finding that. That's a very handy, little item actually, so I will definitely show you where that is. Talismans of the Cyclone are just extra lives. And we will be buying some extra lives here. That's what vials are good for, buying money. Now I finally make it to some place where people know who I am. It's like a very ugly version of the Cheers bar. Jark is gifted with second sight. Well, we'll be seeing Jark. But not before we talk to this guy. Black Light! Oh, man. You need to learn how to use apostrophes, Mr. Zombie Man. Black light! Even semen cannot withstand its crazy inverted lightness. This is a place where you go to get a password. Passwords are called, Weeghouls can be revived by chanting the resurrection spell. The resurrection spell being a password. You'll come back with all your items and lives intact, and you'll get a different resurrection spell. air quotes, every time. I'll tell you the words of the spell. Never forget them. How about the random letters and numbers of the spell, more like? But we aren't really going to be needing that since we're just going to be plowing straight through the game, of course. But now let's come in here. Who's in here? Ah, yes, I'm going to plunder your vials. Excellent. And now I'm going to talk to this guy. This is Jark. As he so helpfully tells you, I'm Jark. Uh-oh. Well, shit. Okay, I guess. Since this is a video game and we have nothing better to do, I guess we'll go grab it for you. Alright. Alrighty, we get our first really important, automatically effective item. When you have it, you will become light and be able to fly higher. So we already have increased wing power. That's great. And we're going to be needing it for some of the jumps ahead because they get longer and tougher. Hey, here's some more stuff I can rob. No, I didn't want to check my level. Yes, thank you. I have all this wonderful stuff. But I just want to check the pot, please. 2 vials. Excellent. Okay, now before we leave town and take off for today, we're going to go in here and buy as many talismans of the Cyclone as we can hold. Here they cost 8 vials, but they'll get exponentially more expensive as we go throughout the game. Yes, more than that would be greedy. Well, you know what? I'm going to get greedy. You got greedy, Martin. Alright, yes. And you can always check how many vials you have with level here. How many do I have? I have 10 vials left, so I can afford 1 more extra life. That's great. Alrighty. Yes. Fantastic. Alright, so let's get going. We'll get more vials later on, but we're going to leave town, and we are going to take off here for today. We're going to cross the bridge on the way to go get the gremlin stick. Who are you? Okay, now that we're back outside of town, no one knows who we are again. Crap. I was so scared. I peed my pants. They went east. Well, before we can go east, we gotta go north. So let's make our way up to this bridge. And this is where we're gonna take off for today. A little interstitial segment to where we're gonna come back tomorrow and show off our brand new... Oh yeah, we don't have increased wing power. We can just jump higher, I think. That's wonderful. Okay. Well, way to make a liar out of me, game. I guess we'll come back tomorrow when we've got... when we got, I guess, a little better jump. That's great. But yes, we'll get more powerful, don't worry. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow. Great song in this level, by the way.